Guys, what is up? What is good? Prison back again with another video, right? So recently, guys, like ever since May, I've been having like some thoughts about different football teams, right? To what I think of, and I was like, you know what? I should just make a discussion video about this because maybe I want to see what people have to say, like about my thoughts. So here's the video, guys. I will try to keep like these sorts of videos, right, short as concise as possible for you guys as well. And I'm trying to come up with a name for it right now. I've been thinking of the name of intrusive thoughts, bro. That's what I've been thinking, but it might be a little bit wrong, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, right? But the team I want to talk about today, right, is Newcastle, fam. Newcastle scare me, bro. They genuinely do scare me, and a lot of football. If bro, not a lot, but if you follow football in England, bro, you know that Newcastle were a sleeping giant all throughout these years, fam. Since like what, the mid 2000s, bro, with them getting relegated. For me, I was like, if Newcastle can get a proper owner, madness can happen, fam. And lo and behold, Saudi Arabia's came in for them, and look at it, bro. Like Newcastle, for me, like the Newcastle fans, they deserve this sort of success that they're having right now. They are a sleeping giant, like in my opinion. I was trying to tell people at work, right, that guys, you have to look out for Newcastle now because it's no longer a joke, and people generally laugh at me with these things, but you can see, right, the moves that they're making right now, especially in the summer transfer window right now, fam, and with them bringing in Sandro Tonali, who I will get to right later on throughout this video. But for me, there's one guy that's like a key component for Newcastle's success right now, fam, and that one guy right now is the puppet master, the guy who's running everything behind the scenes, man, like Dan Ashworth, bro. Like Dan Ashworth, right, as a Newcastle's sporting director, is been a masterstroke, bro. Whoever hired this guy, right, at Newcastle, pat yourself on the back, because the amount of work, right, that he's previously done for teams like West Brom, Brighton, yes, Brighton, the guys right now who are actually killing it with their scouting development, the England squad as well, like basically from I think it was 2017 when they won the on the 17s trophy, when it was like Brewster, Angel Gomez, Morgan Gibbs-White, all that generation, right, even them leading up. I'm forgetting which year, it was the under 20s. I think they won the Euros just like a few years. No, it was a World Cup, wasn't it? A few years back as well. And even right now with the under 21s winning, right, the Euros, bro. That's all credited towards Dan Ashworth, right? And with him too, he was actually linked with Manchester United back in 2018. And I was like, why did we skip up on this guy? Because he's an absolute genius, bro, to what he does, fam. And I seen an interview with him, right, in BT Sport like a few years back now, where he was just talking about like his job, bro, and the guy knows what he's doing, fam. It's actually scary, like, to how teams have passed up on Dan Ashworth, in my opinion, right? And for me, like, if Dan Ashworth follows the Man City method, to what I call it, in signing like players who are on the fringe to becoming world class, when you look at the targets of players, right, or even a profile of players that Newcastle were targeting, guys like Dominic Szoboszlai, guys like James Maddison, like absolutely technical ballers, bro, with them even bringing in Harvey Barnes and Sandro Tonali. Never in my life I would have thought that Newcastle could have signed Sandro Tonali, bro. And look what they've gone. They've gone and signed him, right? Because when you look at what Man City did in the 2009, 2010, 2011, 12th era, they were signing players from they were just actually going to Arsenal and ransacking them when they signed Samir Nasri, Gael Clichy, Kolo Torre, fam, even Patrick Vieira. He came from Inter Milan to Man City. Frank Lampard as well, and their two key statement signings was David Silva and Sergio Aguero. Look how like those two players, right, transformed Manchester City, fam. Yaya Toure and Balotelli too, fam. So I think that Newcastle are kind of following that similar, again, the Man City method in them signing like on the fringe, players who are on the fringe to becoming like world-class players, fam. So for me, that's a little bit scary because they've got the financial backing to actually go out there and sign the players, bro. And I'm very interested to see what they're going to do next season, because I always have this argument, right, with the guys from work, because I say that like if because they said that, oh, they'll never get fourth place, this and that, they'll always be on the downward spiral. I was like, yo, yes, teams next season are improving. When you look at Chelsea right now with the young ballers that they're signing, fam, Chelsea aren't signing like big name players, they're signing actually like young sick players, bro. Man like Jackson, what a bargain this guy looks to be in right now. Mudryk, he's kind of looking like the Mudryk who I think is going to become a class player. We'll have to wait and say about that. But for me, just looking at Chelsea, Liverpool getting Alexis McAllister, getting in Dominic Szoboszlai, who was again a Newcastle target in that CDM spot, because Fabinho is leaving right now to join our Al Ittihad. But again, like if they can get in like Lavia and Kefren Thuram as well, fam. Like there's gonna be so many teams out there who are gonna be very good and gonna be challenging like, again for top four, which I said like top four is gonna be kind of difficult. But if they can maintain like fifth or sixth position and still get a regular European spot, fam, it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad, bro. Those are the kind of thoughts that I have about Newcastle for right now, because bringing in Dan Ashworth, bro, as your sporting director is an absolute masterstroke, fam, because he just knows what to do at the right time, fam, and the way that he's gonna even just improve the like academy teams, bro, because of what, again, look what he did with England, and look what England are doing right now, fam, since 2017. What World Cup semi-finals, Euro finals, you got the under 17 winning the World Cup, the under 20s doing well, the under 21s winning the Euros, bro. So master stroke from them. So that's why Newcastle's getting it right now, guys. If you got thoughts, concerns, you know what to do, comment down below as usual, because I like this sorts of videos, and I want to continue these little like videos as well. I think I might genuinely name this intrusive thoughts, because these are the thoughts that I think about like other teams, like to what they're doing right now, and seeing like the master strokes that Newcastle are pulling off, even like what Brian's doing. But if you guys do want similar videos, comment down below as well. But yeah, I've been Preston, speaking about Newcastle, ranting and raving. These are my thoughts, bro. But yeah, I'm signing out. Keep it real. Peace.